Outlander. Season 8, Episode 1. What if the one secret you've searched for your whole life was hidden in the past? What if the stones did not just take you through time, but led you to the very people who gave you life? This season, Claire faces a truth she never thought possible. A truth that could change everything. Every journey has a beginning, and every secret has its time to be revealed. For Claire Fraser, the past has always been both a gift and a curse. She has crossed centuries, she has defied death, and she has fought for love across time itself. But what if the one mystery she could never solve is about to come to light? The camera pans across ancient standing stones glowing faintly in the night, their energy pulsing with quiet power. We see Claire's silhouette standing before them, her hand trembling as she reaches out. The music swells with a haunting violin note, broken by the sound of a clock ticking louder and louder. As if time itself is running out, the narrator's voice deepens. In the shadows of history, beyond the whispers of time, lies a story Claire was never meant to discover. A truth buried for decades, waiting for the right moment, and the right heart to uncover it. This season, the stones will not just take Claire through time, they will lead her home. We cut to a close-up of Claire's face, filled with both fear and wonder. The screen flashes with rapid glimpses, Jamie watching her with concern, the highlands covered in fog, a torn letter with her name written on it. The music grows faster, beating like a drum of war, as the narrator whispers, for the first time in her life, Claire will stand face to face with the people she never knew she was missing. The ones who brought her into the world. Her parents. The sound of thunder crashes, the screen goes black, and then one final chilling line echoes. But every answer has a cost, and the past does not give up its secrets without a fight. The heartbeat sound returns, louder now, as if pulling the audience deeper into the mystery. The screen opens with the soft sound of rain falling on leaves. The camera sweeps across the highlands at dawn, the mist curling over the hills like a living spirit. A voice begins, calm but heavy with meaning. Every choice we make leaves a mark on time. Every step we take writes a story that cannot be erased. For Claire, every road, every battle, every heartbreak has brought her to this moment. We see Claire walking alone along a narrow forest path. The wind pushes through the branches, carrying whispers in the air, whispers of voices calling her name. She stops, clutching her cloak, her eyes filled with uncertainty. The screen fades into a flicker of memories, her first arrival through the stones, her desperate fight to survive in a time not her own, and her unwavering love for Jamie. The voice returns. Deeper, more urgent now. She has lived two lives, one in the present, one in the past, but both have led her here, to the edge of a truth that will test everything she believes, and everything she loves. The camera cuts to Jamie, standing in the distance, watching her with quiet fear. His eyes hold both strength and sorrow, as if he already knows that what she is about to uncover will change them forever. The music swells into a slow, steady drumbeat, echoing like a heartbeat. Suddenly, the ticking of a clock pierces the sound again, faster this time. Claire looks down at her hands, trembling as though time itself is unraveling around her. Pages of an old letter drift across the screen, burned edges glowing, and one word stands out. Claire. The voice softens now, almost a whisper. She thought the stones only stole her away. She thought they only carried her through centuries of love and war. But now she learns they were guiding her all along. Guiding her to the truth. Guiding her to the family she never knew. Quick flashes strike across the screen, a storm raging above the Fraser home. Claire crying in Jamie's arms, a shadowy pair of figures walking through the mist. The music surges, strings and drums colliding as the voice concludes, "This season, the stakes are higher than ever. Love will be tested, time will be broken, and destiny will finally reveal its hand." The final image lingers on Claire's face, lit by firelight. Her eyes wide, filled with both fear and hope, before the screen fades to black. The screen begins in silence. Then, slowly, we hear the faint crackle of fire. A letter lies on an old wooden table, its parchment yellowed with age. sealed with wax that bears a crest unfamiliar yet strangely familiar. Claire's hand hovers above it, her breath unsteady. The narrator's voice cuts through, low and trembling with weight. Every secret begins with a whisper, but this secret shouts across centuries. As Claire breaks the seal, the music shifts, a deep, echoing thrum like the pounding of war drums. Her eyes scan the page and the camera blurs into flashes of the words, "Our daughter." Claire, her face pales. She drops the letter, clutching her chest as though the ground beneath her has shifted. Suddenly, the screen cuts to shadows moving in the mist. Two figures stand at a distance, their outlines hazy, their steps slow, deliberate. Claire stumbles forward, whispering under her breath, "It can't be. It can't be real." The sound of a woman's voice, soft and haunting, echoes through the air. "Claire." The moment hangs heavy, the world slowing as if time itself is holding its breath. Claire turns, eyes wide, and sees the faint glow of lantern light reveal the faces of a man and woman, older, kind yet marked by hardship. Their features mirror her own. The narrator speaks again, his voice breaking into near whisper. For the first time, she will look into the eyes of those she has only known through memory and imagination. For the first time, she will meet the ones who gave her life. The music rises into a haunting violin and cello duet as Claire takes a shaky step forward, her lips trembling, tears in her eyes. Jamie calls out from behind, "Claire, wait." But his voice is drowned by the storm now raging above. Lightning flashes across the sky, illuminating the parents' faces fully for just a heartbeat. Then darkness, the narrator warns, voice sharp with urgency. But the past is never kind, and every truth carries a shadow. To meet her parents is to face a danger far greater than she has ever known. Images flash rapidly, Claire's parents extending their hands, Claire reaching out, almost touching them, a dark figure lurking in the woods, Jamie running through the storm, Claire crying, whispering, "Why now? Why me?" The music hits a violent crescendo, then cuts abruptly to silence. Only Claire's shaking breath is heard, followed by the faint whisper of her mother's voice. "We've been waiting for you." Asterisk, the storm rages. Thunder rolls like the drums of war, and the screen flashes between fire, rain, and shadows. Claire stands frozen, her parents' faces illuminated by lightning for only moments at a time, as though time itself refuses to let them stay. The narrator's voice, heavy with finality, cuts through. The truth has been revealed, but the price of answers is always higher than we expect. Claire reaches forward, her fingertips brushing the hand of the woman who looks so achingly familiar. A spark surges between them, light tearing across the sky, and suddenly the standing stones begin to glow, trembling with violent energy. Jamie rushes forward, shouting her name over the storm. His hand grabs hers, holding tight. But Claire's eyes are locked on the figures before her. The screen flickers with quick, sharp cuts, Claire screaming as the light engulfs her. Jamie's desperate eyes filled with fear. The two shadowy figures whispering, their words lost in the chaos. The stones splitting with light as though they will shatter time itself. The narrator lowers his tone, almost as if speaking a warning. Love will be tested. Bonds will be broken. And destiny will not wait. Suddenly, the chaos falls silent. The music cuts, leaving only the faint echo of Claire's breath. In that silence, a voice, deep, commanding, unfamiliar, emerges from the shadows. She is not ready. And neither are you. The screen flashes white. For a heartbeat, everything is still. Then, rapid-fire images assault the audience, Claire holding a bloodied hand. Jamie fighting in the dark. A child's laughter echoing, distorted. Claire's mother's voice whispering, "Trust no one." And finally, Claire's face in tears, whispering, "What have I done?" The music returns in a haunting crescendo, a blend of strings and drums that quickens with each beat like the pounding of a frantic heart. The narrator's voice delivers the final blow. Outlander Season 8. Where past and present collide, where love meets destiny, and where the greatest journey is the one Claire never chose? The screen slams to black. Then, bold white letters appear, one word at a time, each punctuated by a thunderclap. Outlander. Season 8, Episode 1. The storm fades into silence. One last whisper lingers, chilling and unforgettable. We've been waiting for you. The title card bursts onto the screen with fire and mist, leaving only darkness as the music fades.